Human history is not only defined by survival, but by construction. Across different eras and civilizations, humans have built structures that go far beyond basic needs. Some were created for protection, some for religion, some for science, and some purely as experiments. But among all of these, there are certain structures that stand out, not because they are the biggest or the most famous, but because they are unusual. They challenge expectations, question logic, and often leave behind more questions than answers. In this documentary, we explore 10 of the most unusual things ever built by humans and the reasons why they exist. The vessel. The vessel is located in New York City in the United States and was designed as an interactive architectural structure. Unlike traditional buildings, it does not provide housing, offices, or essential services. Instead, it exists primarily as an experience. The structure is made up of interconnected staircases that form a complex vertical maze. Visitors can move through different levels, changing their perspective as they climb. What makes it unusual is that it focuses entirely on movement rather than destination. There is no single purpose or endpoint. The value of the structure comes from the experience of navigating it. This represents a shift in architecture toward designs that prioritize human perception over functionality. BIOSPHERE 2. BIOSPHERE 2 is located near the town of Oracle in Arizona in the United States and was built as a closed ecological system. Inside the structure, scientists recreated multiple environments, including forests, deserts, and ocean-like systems. The goal was to test whether humans could survive in a completely self-contained environment without relying on external resources. However, the experiment revealed unexpected challenges. Oxygen levels fluctuated, ecosystems became unstable, and the balance required to sustain life proved more complex than anticipated. What makes this structure unusual is that it was not just a building, but a controlled version of Earth itself. It demonstrated how difficult it is to replicate natural systems, even with advanced technology. NAKAGIN Capsule Tower. NAKAGIN Capsule Tower is located in Tokyo, in Japan, and was built as an example of modular architecture. The building consists of small capsule units attached to a central core. Each unit was designed to function as an independent living space and could theoretically be replaced over time. The concept was based on flexibility and adaptability. Instead of demolishing and rebuilding entire structures, individual parts could be updated as needed. However, in reality, this system proved difficult to maintain. Over time, the building aged, and the replacement concept was never fully implemented. What makes it unusual is the idea of treating a building like a machine, where parts can be removed and replaced. Palm Islands. Palm Islands are located in Dubai in the United Arab Emirates and are entirely artificial. These islands were created by reshaping the coastline using sand dredged from the seabed. They were designed in the shape of palm trees and built for residential and tourism purposes. What makes them unusual is the scale of environmental modification. Instead of adapting to natural geography, this project reshaped the environment to fit a human design. It represents a shift toward large-scale engineering projects that directly alter the landscape. The line NEOM. The line NEOM is being developed in the Tabuk region of Saudi Arabia and represents a futuristic city concept. Unlike traditional cities which expand outward in multiple directions, this concept is based on a single linear structure. The idea is to create a highly efficient urban system where transportation, infrastructure, and daily life are all concentrated within a narrow corridor. This eliminates the need for cars and reduces environmental impact. What makes it unusual is that it challenges the fundamental design of cities that has existed for thousands of years. Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu is located near the city of Cusco in Peru and was built by the Inca civilization. It sits high in the Andes Mountains, in a location that is difficult to access even today. The exact purpose of the site is still debated. Some believe it was a royal estate, while others suggest it had religious or ceremonial significance. What makes it unusual is its location and construction. Building a city in such a remote and elevated area required advanced planning and engineering techniques. 5. Stonehenge. Stonehenge is located in the county of Wiltshire in England in the United Kingdom and is one of the most well-known prehistoric structures. It consists of massive stones arranged in a circular formation. The stones were transported from long distances, despite the lack of modern tools. Its purpose is still uncertain. Some theories suggest astronomical alignment, while others point to ritual use. What makes it unusual is how such a structure was built with limited technology. BURJ KHALIFA. BURJ KHALIFA is located in Dubai in the United Arab Emirates and is the tallest building ever constructed. Its height required new engineering solutions, particularly in terms of structural stability and wind resistance. The building uses advanced materials and design techniques to maintain its integrity. What makes it unusual is how it pushes the limits of vertical construction to an extreme level. Mont Saint-Michel. Mont Saint-Michel is located in the Normandy region of France and is built on a tidal island near the town of Avranches. At certain times it is connected to the mainland. At other times it is surrounded by water. This creates a constantly changing environment. What makes it unusual is how the structure was designed to function within these shifting natural conditions. Hoover Dam. Hoover Dam is located between Nevada and Arizona in the United States, near the city of Las Vegas, and was built to control the flow of the Colorado River. It provides water storage, flood control, and hydroelectric power. The scale of the structure allows it to manage large amounts of water and energy. What makes it unusual is the level of control it represents over natural systems. When we look at these structures together, one idea becomes clear. Humans do not only build for necessity. They build to experiment, to explore, and to push limits. Some of these structures were practical. Some were ambitious.